How you doing? How you doing? Hold on, wait. Is that a gray hair? Anyway, how you doing? It's me, South Boss, and this is part two. Me explaining my own lyrics because I don't want you to again get your own interpretation or get somebody else's interpretation. Remember, the number one rule: I tell you what my music means. Okay? So if it didn't come from me, it's nothing. Okay, so the last video we talked about the hook. We talked about what I meant by saying I just walked past a dead body. I clarified that I wasn't talking some typical surface level stuff. The reason why I gotta make this video series is because none of this stuff is surface level. You can listen to it at the surface level, but there are layers of understanding to be had. Yeah. So I wanted to talk about a specific point in the verse. So the first part of the verse, it means what it means. You know, what you scared for. I'm going to give you the scripture. I'm going to tell you what you scared for. We supposed to be borderline. Sinners run away when nothing even chase them. Don't know what they scared for. So that means what it means. But then I said, enchanted food item offers. So I wanted to explain that part because that part right there is loaded. It's so much to be unpacked just with that word. And so, enchanted food item offers. Now, in the context of the song, I'm talking about witches. That's the point of the song where I pivot from the church and I start talking about the witches. And I start off by saying enchanted food item offers. The reason why I say that is because I'm bringing awareness that sometimes, or most of the times, what witches do is they couple food with enchantments. So like basically they prepare some food and they give it an enchantment. Basically they pray to whoever they pray to and then they offer it to you. And so what I'm doing is I'm bringing awareness to you because sometimes when people offer you food, you don't know what that food is. So don't be quick to eat everybody's food, especially as a follower of Christ, especially as a Christian, especially as a kingdom citizen, especially as a citizen of heaven, especially as a child of God. You gotta be careful about the food you eat. You can't eat everybody's food because of the simple fact you don't know who's a witch. You know what I mean? Your manager at your job could be a witch. The store manager at Target can be a witch. You see what I mean? Anybody can be a witch. And so, how can you tell? Well, there's no telltale signs. That's the whole point of witchcraft, is that they blend in with the natural. So you have to have discernment. But it all starts with me saying enchanted food item offers. I'm bringing awareness that yes, this does exist. You can't eat food from everybody. As a matter of fact, there are other religions who pray to their God, and sometimes we eat that food. You see what I mean? Like, yeah. And so where the scripture where that comes from is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 20. That scripture talks about food being offered to demons, and then it goes into saying that we can't eat at the Lord's table and at the table of demons. It's warning us that sometimes people couple their food with enchantments, and even if it's another religion who pray to their gods, or if it's a witch who's putting a charm on her food to do witchcraft on you, you got to be wary. As a son of God, as a child of God, you have to be wary about these things. You can't eat everybody's food. That's what I meant by that. See, that one phrase was loaded. Enchanted food item offers. I'm also letting witchcraft know that I know what you own. So you could you could listen to my music at a surface level, and you could listen to my music in layers. There's a deeper understanding, and then once you get that understanding, there's a deeper understanding. And here's what's crazy about my music. Sometimes I'll write the music And then the Lord will reveal to me what a line means. I'm like, oh, sometimes my music go over my head. So I'm like, oh, that's what it means? Yeah. So that's what I mean by enchanted food out of my office. You gotta watch who food you eat. Now you can eat your family member food. I'm not talking about that. But I'm saying be wary when you go to your job and there's a big spread out for everybody to eat. Have discernment. I'm not saying don't eat the food. I'm saying have discernment. Just ask the Lord, is this okay to eat? Well, how do I do that? Ask him. So, until next time in part 3, you better be out there having peace. You better be out there having peace. The reason why I say that is because peace is another way the Lord speaks. So you better be out there having peace. Yeah.